Computer, start recording. And that is my sunset. Sorry, sunrise. Oh, I hate these stims. Don't know what's going wrong, but my brain's really foggy. Is this I'm trying to think through molasses? So that's my view. Beautiful world. Wolves. I have wolves. I didn't leave my compound and I tried not to get on the floor because there's huge holes, and sometimes raiders leave wolves with cybernetic implants waiting for you. It's never good. I was taking stock of the damage of the base. All the provided ships are either severely damaged or have simply been cut clean in half. Like this basic miner. There. The front's been cut off. Patched a bit of the floor over here. I nearly fell to my death because I keep relying on hydrogen like I'm doing now, which is never good. This beautiful big red tank here, cargo container, I was expecting to hold something nice like a buggy or a micro light or, you know, an escape vehicle, and it's empty. Completely empty. That is a waste of my time. Never good. I'm gonna need to patch the holes in the walls. That's gonna become a gate eventually when I've got the resources to make a gate, but when the sun's fully up, I'm gonna go and explore that area over there just to see what's going on. One thing I did do was, nearly, set up all the solar panels. I didn't know where the sun rises and sun sets, so I believe I'm in the northern hemisphere, so that's south. The sun rises there, drifts across and sets, I believe, over there. I've not done anything fancy with the solar panels. I've just set them flat. During the day they'll get enough, and if I get the resources to automate and do sun following, I will do. Good thing about these things is they are space rated and military rated, which means that I can stand on the end of a large overhang and jump up and down on them. Ha 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 ha! Which is always good. I found enough in the system to make another one or two. One good thing I did notice is they use BGR, background radiation, which means that their efficiency is better than I thought it was going to be. I won't need as many of them as I could have done. I noticed this welding pit, which is an archaic idea that doesn't work, and over the other side there is a grinding pit, which is another archaic design that doesn't work. After reviewing all the seeds and information left with me in that barrel there, I've come to the decision I'm going to have to make an agri farm. I'm sleepy. I want to be able to turn that area there into a workshop, which means fixing this, making that ramp go down. I'm going to remove that ramp there and that ramp there, and I may just move that area there. There's useful little signs dotted around, including ones like Projector Station Scotland. You have been provided with a wheel transport blueprint. Constructing it use welding tools and components. And if you look at it, it's awful. Just do not like that idea. Up here we have plans for a dropship. Problem is I can only have one fighter, and that's in bits over there. That's not good. I'll be putting an LCD panel up later, and first things first, I'll have to Ooh, that's loud. Talk around my grinding on melon, I think. Save the batteries when I can. As I can't make any more yet. Sorry about that. But what I'm going to do right now is, while I'm recording, pick a gun and explore around. And then I'll get on with filling this wall in. I'm not going to make it ground vehicle friendly for a while until I know what's going on. I just don't trust it. So I'm going to use light armor blocks here. Well, more batteries I'm going to need. I need a lifter for them. Somebody had a fight. I'm not sure what this craft is, but oh, it's already in my name. What's going on? Have they just handed the first colony stuff over to me, I wonder? Wouldn't be surprised. This area here gives me nickel, silicon, iron, and another antenna, a beacon, and that. Oh. Damn. The first colonist, I guess. Why have they left you out here? Computer, stop recording. This is not right. Computer, start recording. His name was Jensen. Other than that, it was an old suit. He's been there a while. Clear signs of predation on him, wolves and other things. So there are naturally occurring wolves here. I've built a beacon and put him under there. When I get better time, I'm gonna get more information if I can on him, and hopefully get his body back to his family. It's not right for him to be just left here. So, as I was saying before I was shocked, there are iron, nickel, silicon deposits here, so I'm not completely out of resources. Going all the way over there for resources. I'm gonna scav whatever that is, try and get some computer parts. Try and work out why they've put this here. It's very strange. I'll deal with that another time. First thing I want to do is save batteries until I can do something about it. Yeah. On the good side of the day, I found a container of tobacco, mainly cigarettes. On the downside, I've just had to bury somebody, so I hate doing that. Just don't know what's been going on here. My formal inspection of the vehicles, they've been cut into bits by small arms fire. They weren't vehicle weapons at all. And they're new. They're not old ships. They're not unknown ships. They are new ships. So I've got no idea. I think this was done deliberately by whoever put me here. Save as much battery power I can on these things. I can use the batteries later on for something else. The vehicles left behind are just... they weren't even fit for purpose 30 years ago. Maybe 100 years ago, in fact. But I am going to be going back to older technology than this. I am going to be making a helicopter. I did think about making an ultralight, but at school I was never very good at piloting the remote control ones. so I don't think I'm going to be very good flying a real one. Whereas with helicopters, I'm quite good at that. I think today's main job is going to be filling holes in the wall. And I guess you're not going to want to watch me doing that over and over again if you ever do see this, if anybody sees this. Got to stop relying on hydrogen. Oh, something else I noticed today. Falling further than I should be able to. When I was a kid, they implanted cybernetics. When we were invaded, they were turned off because the United Republic doesn't like cybernetics, especially on augments. But I've noticed I've been able to drop from up there where I should be rolling and grunting. I'm not doing. So hopefully the computer system up there tonight is going to do a full diagnostic on my body and tell me what's going on. But first things first is I am going to hack that ramp there apart, rebuild this wall, fill it in, and turn down here into a almost oasis, and build. I think overnight I'm going to be building a lifter and maybe trying to get maybe some sleep. I don't know. There's something wrong. It's not a big thing, it's just blocking what I'm thinking and how I do things. I don't know. Something in the air, something that in the food. Could someone spike my food? I don't know. I think it may be in the air though, I don't know. Anyway, computer, save this for later and please stop recording. I don't want to see tons of me welding stuff again. Thank you. Strange thought for today. I've just remembered something. Some of these boxes are completely taken apart, unfortunately. Never mind. And this is this. It's all very nice having this nice wall, which needs painting. But some of these blocks are heavy armour. They don't have the metal grid in place. They're just for show. They don't have the metal grid reinforcement inside. If I'm being watched, how are people going to know whether it's got metal reinforcement or not? Because I'm making the same amount of runs I would be doing before. I'm also going to be carving down this ramp here, which is heavy armour blocks. I'm just not going to be using all the metal grid from that to reinforce the wall. Just today's sneaky observation. Another thought occurred to me. I'm going to have to put ladders up at the ends of here. Bring these walls up. Was this? These ramps are a standard length. Actually quite deep. They go quite deep underground. If I do dig underneath this area to build a base and take all that down to make a base underground, which may be a wiser course of action, I'm not sure. There'll be more resources underground for me, so it may not be as expensive as I thought. Just today's thought, really.